sacrifice. If una hear in voice, na the audio, he care about in picking them. Swear, is it a soiree? Na he make them swear this way for Kenema mining. When they fed for pull the mail na Kenema. But one thing like what the SLPP made the idiots, yes. And they call una made the idiots. Because it's why me they talk to una and not be they pay attention. If una be they pay attention, una be for know how the situation they go. For the first 3 years, when Madam Bio become president, Fatima Bio not ever talk about SLPP. It always depend JMB, Julius Madam Bio, and JMB. When I be the talker, one like a Gladys Camara, remember Gladys Camara, eh? That one be gonna wear eyeglasses. When go for job no reach a 8. Last and ago, the hidden truth. Then grab Paminaya. He go hidden truth. He waka one salon for see Fatima for see mother. One only I spend on a salon. He no see Fatima, he no see mother. He come back, welcome back, pan. 2 times stable. Missionary girl step according. Last and ago of the hidden truth. That one they done. Yes? So for 3 years, he not ever talk about SLPP. Then what he do, he destabilize SLPP. He put all the people that will work for SLPP as a party. But they una double tap, una double tap. But they una share, una tag. Because this kind of information, una get no side. Hey, now me one able to talk waiting the episode. Because waiting to me another part no juju. Another part no swear. Nobody in blood sacrifice other than me head. So another friend for talk. I don't say what you tell you now. So, hey, now when me iPad, you know charge. But if you go to the Casana kitchen page, I don't share the audio there. Some of una when I be participate, I don't share the audio. Now you Fatima Bio, first lady, witch, Oju Kokoro, they confess, but blood sacrifice. When they don't do, not on them picking them blood they use so. I mean, now they tell you now, say for 7 years, them people they are, then they kill every month for satisfy them gods. But again, that's a story for another day. Let me take it easy. Yes, this I want to tell you now about waiting they go on at the country. So that first 3 years, what if Fatima do? If you know whether the SLPP, una know. Una will search for the SLPP, una understand. It bring your own people and power up people then. It puts them all in a strategic position. That is the time they create the group Paopa. That is the time they created the Paopa. So when Madam Bio win the election, when SLPP, the Sierra Leone People's Party, the Green, when they fight for letting party come back na power, na Fatima Bio can that book is a man. By the way, una all not observe say Madam Bio is former running mates. Kadisi say where na the first lady by right of SLPP where it died so Fatima Bio no write sympathy message. Una pay attention to that. For tell una say she's not a part of SLPP, but the Mede dogs they know they pay attention and they have to open una eye. Let una understand. Una go look at page for when Kadisi say that if Fatima Bio make a comment or talk anything about Kadisi say. By right, Kadisi said that the first lady na SLPP. Because he not be the first running mate with Madam Bio, but Fatima Bio never made a comment. That one day, that story for another day. That one day, that for them men, they idiots. Hey! Me people them. I always they tell you now that this social media. I say life is spiritual. Yes, they tell una, say life is spiritual. But una no dey pay attention. Some of una dey assess una self, una no dey listen. If una go only listen and understand, una go live a better life. Anyway, I get a message. I get a message for Salone. And that message day, God not give me the 10 years for glad give una. But when I give that message day, and they put me life at stake for that message day. If Sierra Leoneans they do what in God said they for do within 7 days, they not see what in God say. Una treat me like anything anybody want to lay the ground to me. Because what you do now, what in God tell me, not get for tell una. But the hour not reach it. The message don't come, but the time for deliver and not reach it. Yes. So let's explain about this juju. So now una all see the reason why make when thing they happen at the country, Mother Bio they talk nothing. Una all see the reason because they all don't swear blood oath. And everything when they go under the country, Mother Bio is aware. Because Fatima make we not say Mother Bio is aware, Mother Bio they give blessing. I'm sorry for poor gentle. If they doing any business, they can put a second turn mayor. The small part of the way gets when we take manage the life, they say as they can do with the can give you mining sites. But they get the one that we not get mining sites every day when they see that on social media, then they mint gold. When they see that on social media, then they show you cakes and cakes of gold. But they don't get mining sites. All what we they see now the gold of the country, not on the gold where the poor man for enjoy, not on the gold where for the hospital, not on the gold where for make we get water. But anyway, that is a story for another day. We don't waste the money now. Now gold and diamond. So according to the sister, the issues are many. Right now, the power don't scatter. The power it don't scatter. The power don't get radical inclusion. Then radical inclusion na Mother Bio and Shengme. Ibima na Fatima and Ben Kelfala and the lower delegates where the election where they take place now. Una see wetin dey happen na Kono. Una they pay attention. The SLPP delegates what they want, not only Fatima want, because Fatima gets hidden agenda. It don't begin tell una say I want me the next flag bearer. But we don't talk for long. Una not be believe una now una don't begin see Ibima. And the founding member of Ibima, that's Sylvia Blyden. So now I want to watch how the game they play. Baba, Usai 68 million. Don't pass. Sylvia Blyden self go sit down. Business have give me 2 million. Let them give me 1 million. Say $500,000 self go do for me. That ain't boku. So now understand how the game they play right now. Now understand it. So also inside the power, it don't divide. We get Shengbe and Mother Bio. Then are one group. We get Fatima and Sylvia Blyden and Mr. Ibab. Then are one group. So we get Ibima Yanda with what do they call it? Radical inclusion. Yes. So the SLPP of Fatima they don't disband them. Because that's the way tell they say after this 2026 this last election, some people then they went and give for tell thank you for your service. Then give for exits for make road for the new Ibima because that power day your side on done. Papa your side on done. Now Ibima your side there now with Sylvia Blyden and Fatima Bio and anti-corruption boss Well, the money they circulate here now. The sister, the country that is sweet. But again, I want to tell you that if there is no revolution, there will never be any changes. But I have a message. I got a message where God gave me for tell the people. God give me a message where it tell me for tell the people. God tell me say, and for tell una say, the country not too dirty, the blood of innocents they cry too much. He said una need for take una country back. God said the blood of the innocents is crying. The blood don't suck the country. The country is full of blood. The blood, the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood. You got to take your country back. And you, the people, got to do it. You, the people, got to do it. Nobody doesn't know we're going to treat. But if you believe, when the message comes, you go receive them. When you receive them, you act upon it in faith. We all go sit down, we all go watch, we all go see. Because it is about time we take our country back. It is about time we take our country back. The blood of the innocents, it don't rush, it cry, it cry, it cry. The country they cry. And there will never be any progress because the innocent blood that has been shed is too much. The country is crying. The country is crying. Nothing good will come out of a crying nation. The country they bleed. The country they cry for the lives of the innocent. All because of power, power, power. They want to secure their own children, but they want to make your children sacrificial lamb. The country is crying. Mama Salon, they cry. What good? What 7 good years? What are we gonna show for it? 7 good years. What do we have to show? We only have ask self, where are the what happened to them guys that when they murder in cold blood? Where are their bodies? What happened to them body? What happened to them blood? The country they cry. The country they cry. Now we all know. No wonder none of them are talking because they're all under blood covenant. They don't go swear. Blood sacrifice. The country is crying. The people are crying. The nation is crying. When you hear a first lady, confidently, they tell you about the oath. So now it tell you it is not about your qualification. It is about your oath. It is a cult. It is a blood covenant. It's a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. There is nothing like a spirituality that it is a cult. The country is dark. These people are overshadowing the country. No wonder the president of Guinea refused to see their foreign minister. They go to Guinea over 5 times to see the president. He refused to see them. The country is crying. When you hear it, we voted for Fatima Bio, but Fatima Bio is on top. I warned on the last step. I said all her pictures on the streets of Sierra Leone is an intimidating tactics. Those pictures were used to intimidate the people, but I don't understand. Blood sacrifice. When you hear that audio there, you body the cage cold. Can you imagine? They are doing sacred cults, then they pull Sarah, then they swear up for damage other person. They get a pack. No wonder nobody know they talk when anything they go wrong, because they all don't swear allegiance to earth, to devil, to demons. No wonder they take our national pledge, but they no pledge to blood covenant, to blood oath. God get for have mercy upon Sarah Leone. But I get a message. God give me a message for the country. God give me a message. The country, they cry. The blood of the innocents are crying. The blood of the innocents are crying. The blood of babies are crying. The blood of mothers are crying. The country is crying. It is crying. Now we know why the country not develop. When you don't use oath, when you don't use sacrifice, when you don't use juju, when you don't use cult. So the entire cabinet, they're all cultists. They're under blood covenant. They're all under blood oath. So they are no longer working for themselves. They are working for the devil. They sacrifice the country to devil. Shameful. But I've been saying this for 7 good years, that the blood of the innocents, they cried in that country. But again, God give me a message. God give me a message. Until you, the people, understand that you are all under curse. Till you, the people, understand that you are all under spell. Now, these are the reason why you need people like us. Because we not wait for talk up. Because what you do, we not call. I not sign obligation to nobody. I not get blood coming out with nobody. So I go talk free one. But the country is dying. How on earth a president and the entire member of government are cultish? They are dealing with the blood of innocents. No wonder for 7 fucking good years, everywhere they go, they spill the blood of innocent people. I'm obligated to nobody. The truth I will say it till I go to my grave. I have no fear and I have no favor. But till you, the people, understand that you are under bondage. Now God don't begin open the way so. After they don't deprive the people, Fatima alone tips 67 million. He make World Bank, IMF, the vex but we wanted. He not done 800 million. They say that they analyze, not to implementation. No, now that make them like all their conference, all their workshop. If you check the amount of money, when they say for this meeting, that meeting day, it can build one old government hospital, back one old cottage hospital, Connaught hospital, they're gonna make a 5-star. The money where they want they are on thief inside this 7 year. Is it not wonderful? For the first time, now we salon history. Fatima Bio and Mama be there inside State House for this first month. Things are getting stronger. The place they warm. Corridor holdings. Mama, I see the fit here. We've corridor only the fit here. SLM in a bus, ACC bus. Corridor holdings. But I get the game. Then they say today. SCC must not tell where Fatima and Mama get 5 mansion. Now Gambia. Then they can ask them. They block their account. Me power that story for another day. We get story them. What can keep for another day. But the people them the juju audio what we hear. The juju audio where we hear when Fatima they the juju, but the oath, but the covenant. To the point that first lady, one non-first lady, they lead a cult in a whole country. So every decision that is being made, Fatima Bio is aware because he's part of the cult member too. No wonder they are sacrificing innocent souls. Every day, innocent souls have been sacrificed. It is sad, but that is the fact. And that is exactly what is going on. Our people will die from lack of knowledge.
Remember the one I had in black like this?
Our people will die from lack of knowledge. If you do not know what is going on, you will not be able to understand or analyze what is happening. So it tells you that everyone, no wonder none of them are talking. None of them give a fuck about the poor people. None of them give a fuck about the less fortunate. Because they've all swear oath. It's a cult. It is no longer for those who are qualified, but for those who are ready to sacrifice human blood. They are the ones who will get the position. It is sad, but it is the facts. It is sad, but it is the fact. And that is exactly what is going on. That is exactly what is happening. A whole country that's being run by a cultics. When you see Fatima get mad for the liper people, they say, now social media, like when you can see that they liper our aunt, say our aunt causing picking. Now them swear they are afraid. It want to turn our other people because our aunt will be no one day causing picking. Our aunt will be no one day causing mama. But when he want lie for get a favor, it did not they lie to her, say our aunt cause up because not all my you they touch in this world. Now in West Canada, now we know baby our aunt in blood. Now be why use for renew the 2028 election. Now we know maybe that be our aunt in blood. Now be why use. Now that make it arrest our aunts. Because now we know say Fatima Bio is the call. By the way, Papa we born am. In Papa na Bibi more man na Gambia. So again, that one they tell you waiting they go on at the country. No wonder everybody's in the country. No wonder everybody in the cult. Everybody is part of the cult, the human sacrifice. It is not any kind of sacrifice. It is a blood sacrifice of human. If una yagina audio una yagini fear na Fatima Bio voice. That swear, where we don't go swear, that oath, where we don't go take, that cult, where we don't go do. If una don't go break up for me picking them, let them go unlucky, eh? You know what that mean? Una see the anger na voice. Una see the expression na in voice alone can make you wonder how face me look. For them be say they don't go sit up, they don't tie bargain against the people of Sierra Leone. Against the people of Sierra Leone. All for their selfish aims. They go them, they take oath, blood oath, only for steal from mouth of babies and mouth of children. It backfire. Now that make we able for Yeriam. So Ugava begin ask yourself, how many other people then they sign oath with? How many other people did they sign oath with? How many other innocent blood have been sacrificed for what these people want? If this the one can come on and so by the way, other one go come on and we go ask yourself a question, say who can country with it again? Where the whole entire country is being run as a cult, and the president is fully well aware of everything that is going on. Whereas human beings are being used as sacrificial lamb. They are securing their own children, but murdering your children to be in power. They are sacrificing, they are shielding their own children, but they are sacrificing your children to be in power. And yet, we get ignorant, many idiots and many dogs. But go sit up, then one can talk to you. Whereas their families are being sacrificed for them to be where they are. They are enjoying, their children are enjoying, they are living life. But what type of life are you living? Una they see the amount of people when they die in a salon. There's also young people them. Una they ask una self questions, so waiting they go on. Una they ask una self, say waiting they go. Una please double tap, una please double tap. Then kind information there and I also know more that they get her. Una they get her no because me not obligated to nobody. I am not obligated to nobody. That make me the fear and the friend for talk. But the juju, the sacrifice, the cult, where Fatima Bio, the depan. Now so then they run the country now and cult. And you, we're not there in the cultic business. You have nowhere. You have no space. Una they see what they go on. Just a few months ago, 1,000 Koidu Holdings. Now they lost their job. 1,000, that is 5,000 people. They lost their jobs. In this kind of an economy, I want to make una pay attention. I want to make una pay attention, though, because of Una no more, I don't pay attention. Okay? Una observe, say, the petrol station, all of a sudden, government now announce so the petrol station, let them decide for put the petrol down. Is it by coincidence, or are you going to ask who has the petrol station? Is it by coincidence, or are we going to ask who owns those petrol stations? Are you people paying attention? By the way, the housing complex where Mr. What's in the column? They create right now. You don't get Fatima's block. Is it by coincidence? So that's Fatima investment right under your eyes, right inside saloon. Una pay attention. Well, now una not going to pay attention. Una double tap. Now only ya no more can get that kind of information there. Only at this platform. Now ya no more we go talk about the juju where Fatima they use. Now ya no more we go talk about the cult when they pan. And now ya no more we go give the solution when the hour reach. I have a message, but the time not reach yet forget the message. When the hour reach forget the message. When God tell me say speak, I will speak it. But there's a message and there's a way out. Very easy way out. I still consult with me, God, waiting hour for sending, hour for bringing the message out. But God don't tell me say don't angry with the country. He said we get for clean the country. And now everybody get for partake in the cleansing. We need for cleanse Sierra Leone. And everybody is, it's a collective effort. We are all going to be in it together. Peacefully, quietly. Then let's wait and see the results. But we have to cleanse that country. There's a message. But the time not reach it for deliver the message. But God don't give me the message from yesterday. But He not give me the authority yet for make a tell Una the message. But there is a way out. So now Una see why they use with national pledge. They put her down now then they swear to the blood of innocent people. When the first lady and the president and a team of cultists, it gives you a reason to doubt why is the country not going elevating. Now, ambassador, all man can take you, you know. Salon not on ambassador. All man can take you, you know. By the way, for those of you my followers, you know, I told you guys that I'll be doing my mpox awareness. My mpox awareness is gonna be next week Saturday. You know, I was not feeling that good, but now I'm fine. Thank God. And thanks to all of you, my fans, my lovers, my supporters, my sweeties, my darlings, for those of you who call me, for those of you who text me, for those of you who send me small pepper soup, yes, for Mr. Fefegula and Mrs. Fefegula, thank you so very much. I love you guys, you know that. And for all of you, my wonderful fans, lovers, Congosas and Bizabody, we check on me, we talk about me, and all of you, I love, I know say I love you. I like it now. Now only 3% that this me life why I hate, and I go hate them until I die. Then I Dolly Igwe, Mpox, and Jeep Mpox, and Dolly Igwe his sister. Then I mean 3 enemy. Wait till I die go na me grave. I no go ever forgive them. Minus 10 3 the day. I no hate nobody again na me life. Yeah, so minus Dolly Igwe, his sister Janet, and Mpox, then 3 the day. Then I mean enemy here die go na me grave. Any kind way for damage then at this wall. And they break the money and they think Papa God, what I could do when make them one day go get problem. That they one day then I mean enemy why they pray God for every net, let something bad happen to them. Let calamity befall them. They want that they pray and they pray some good thing. Remember they are the turn out to bad. Then 3 the day. Mpox, Dolly Igwe, and Janet Lewis. Yes. Why they sleep 7 nights? Why they sleep? Why dream? If I mistake scared awake, I think about any one of them. And they grab and pull me closer. I 3 day can I pray back. I call the evil forces. Lad descend upon the family, upon the life, upon the prosperity, upon the finances, upon everything we concern them. Then picking them, the generation, the roots. I want crush them the root to the end. If I get power, and that power they God give me, I go use them at meal time. Mpox, Dolly Igwe, Dolly Lewis, and his sister Janet Lewis. They want a day. Oh, Papa God, I want crying at the family. I want make every year then they cry. And by God, the power go answer me. I see the girl answer me the first one when they scatter became brain, then beg them is but today. Then go crying at the family. Then go cry. Finally tell why they pray. Now the family disaster they pray God for. Anyway, that one in a story for another day. I said never. Me not to Jesus Christ. I said Dolly Lewis, his sister, and Janet Lewis, and Mpox. See that die God and be grave, and then they ever forgive them. Forgiveness rather than a lot. When it comes to them 3 the day. I let it dream myself. Anyway, not on the issue. So no, I not get that side. Me not to Jesus, now you not Jesus. Me na meaning Daphne Maximilian Christian Apparat. Now you not Jesus Christ. You go to forgiveness. You understand? I mean Daphne. Me not to Jesus. Now make a difference. And about the 12 disciples when Jesus pick, he not been choose me. Now that make an Daphne. So you go to salvation, yanda. You go to forgiveness, yanda. You total na me and total na me. I master under me foot, and I master until I die go na me grave. And then one and then 3, now me and the die go na me grave together. If I die safe, I remember that they put me and they no all three go back in the grave together. Dolly Lewis, his sister Janet Lewis, and Mpox. That's what me say. Yes. My sister God on the fight for me, but me say get for fight for myself. Because waiting they happen at the spiritual line, they can at the physical. They tell you a craze. I don't want to at the faith them at the spiritual. Now so back at the faith them back at the physical. At the craze. Another compromise that to nobody. You cannot obligate it to nobody. But anyway, not so that I can't forget talk about. I can't forget talk about the juju, the covenants, whether they make the juju them, where Fatima Bio don't make. Then again we all see. Now see waiting another gentle back. Gentle when them push. Can be mayor on Afriton. Now you not the mayor on Afriton. When they don't push gentle, don't go to Keneva. We don't go meet all the chiefness, they never get a mining spot. They don't take all the bossy money now. So now they don't push gentle now. Now the nepa jaka jaka. The chief they say they want gentle. Fatima they say they get different. Now a government property. Me people them. Me people of Salon. I love una all so much. And this kind of information, I no more go hear. Now you know about they're going to analyze the juju where Fatima Bio they use. Now you know about we go analyze the juju, the cults, that cult, that blood. I don't tell you that this for long for 7 fucking years. Them people they use human sacrifice. But if they like, if una ego now when this me iPad, you know charge. This one not charge. Forget 3 days immediately not charge. If you may charge them for play the audio phone. But again, if you're gonna be platform and again they share them, but because you get other people they don't share them. So long na go hear the fear that a voice. For make they sacrifice other people them born. But he born now. He no say he born value. Una they pay attention. Ibima now from Paupa to Ibima. Una no they pay attention. Una see the corner. Them men they idiots and women they Allah. How much it? All the delegation. If today they say SLPP, then they do by delegation. Fatima was stand as a flag bearer, they win clean. Because what to do? All the lower election, all the lower people, the 9 people they did the JMB for 3 good years. In the talk about JMB, but now they pay attention. Would that not be they pay attention? And one not be they pay attention, even they manipulate, even they do what even they do. And that make it get it because his sister Sylvia blinded now when I propagate the Ibima. Then you go say, hey, the first woman president, but they're not telling me about the 67 million here too. Now make her ask her, say, hey, Sylvia blinded. You, when I use Sabi talk so, you claim say you talk to IMF, you will almost Sabi, you will like evidence. Now you know will show me one thing when you talk to IMF. But again, una no say salon people on all big fool. When they can a bank just lie powder. But first of all, they all not take oath. So the blood of innocence. You understand? The blood of the no, understand. Listen, against civilized men, they again men they idiot, again men they dogs. We get the civilized men they them like I used to. You understand? Then we get the idiots them. Where I still left them at the idiot's position. Now we get the dogs. The dogs. Now then this the dogs. Now then they take oath. You understand? The many dogs them where they all in at the cabinet. Now then they take oath with the first lady. Then they drape and the blood covenant with Fatima. Like what you hear now the audio. Now then they with the dogs. You understand? That make when the other one dog be one back. Salona City. Are you kidding me? The dogs. The dogs. And the dogs. I don't go charge me iPad. Because they talk so I make una yeri. Let una go the yeri the worriedness na Fatima voice. Fatima they secure your own picking them. But you're not able to secure the people of Salon. All because of their selfish aims. All because of their all because of their greed. Now that make them the person sacrifice people they picking them. Blood sacrifice. Why you for if there is nothing dubious as a civil servant, why should there be any? Why should there be any oath or cult or something if there is nothing diabolical? If you do the right thing, why for take oath? You they only take oath when they do sinister something. But again, the blood of the innocent is fighting back. The blood of the innocent is fighting back. And again, like what I say, I get a message. I do have a message. But God not give me the 10 years for talking. But in I know say, when God give me the 10 for talking, I go come and tell you now, and I go talk until the people of Saloye hear. Because this is a message for Sierra Leone, not a message for free talk. This is a thing where every Sierra Leonean get for do. We all get for do collectively. Now the entire Sierra Leone, we get for take we country back. We get for cleanse we land. We get for cleanse them spiritually. Because the blood of the innocents has spilled for far too long. For 7 good years. The 7 is a very important number. 7 is a very important number. So for the past 7 years, the blood of innocents have been spilled. The country is crying. The blood of the innocents is crying. But God don't give me a message. But He don't give me the 10 minutes for release the message. But the message is already there. It is there. And I talk unto me, spiritual people, they themselves, they confirm the message. But God not give me the 10 years for make a bring to the people. But God give me a message. God say He ready for save we land. God say ready for clean we land. Only if we willing for take back we country as a Sierra Leonean. Pledge me love and loyalty to we country. If that one day happen, when I all go talk and say Kasana kitchen me talk up. But one good thing where I can sit up there, confidently I talk. One day I not talk something when I don't come to pass. If it's either it will come to pass now or in the near future. But one day God not give me word. Wait up for them are gone because heaven and earth will pass away, but the word of God will never pass away. And I want to make clear understand, say, God, they use the foolish for confirm the wise. And they tell you I even have a message. But the point is, they not give God not tell me it for they can deliver the message. Till then, I want to make on a rest assured that God has a way for vindicate the people of Sierra Leone. This is a whole country, and I will only cry together. And let me see if God no go vindicate me. If God no go save me from this rapture. If the blood of the innocents, we go do what in God say. We go wipe the tears when they crying at the ground, and the ground go answer we. This time, the people of Sierra Leone with the on we land, now the ground we they talk to, and the ground get for answer we. The people of Sierra Leone will speak to the ground, the country Sierra Leone, from east, west, north, and south, and the ground will answer us because it is our land. We will take our land back from these murderers. We will take our land back from this blood sacrifice mongrel. I have a message. Every Sierra Leonean, we all go cry for we land. We go cry for the blood of the innocent that these people have laid on our ground. Then we go take we land back. Within 7 days, God say, we will do that one day. We take we land back. Any kind of way. But we wipe the tears of the innocent blood. For 7 years, the beyond and the kill. For letting in that power. God like come up here and sue. They young picking and safe. They una young picking and they die every day. We will take our land back. We go take our land back. They will run from our country. Heaven and earth will pass away, but the word of God will never pass away. We will take our land back. We will talk to them. We will wipe the tears of those who are dead, who are crying on the land of Sierra Leone, and then we, the people, will take our land back. They will not keep on murdering our people for them to suppress us. Now we know the reason why they are not talking. They join cults for lockwe mouths. They sacrifice the blood of innocent people so nobody will speak. And the president is fully well aware of what is going on. So he's the cult leader. But we, the people, we will take our land. God don't give me the message, but at the time not reach it. And when the time reach, I will share the message so the country will hear it. And everybody will be part of it because it is our land. It is our land. It is our brothers. It is our sisters. It is our mothers. It is our daughters. It is our sons. That blood that was shed for them to be where they are. But we will not. We will definitely not keep on being hostage to them. We will take our land back. It is either they like it the easy way or they want it the hard way. But Sierra Leone belongs to us, Sierra Leoneans. From east, west, north, south, wherever you might find yourself, Sierra Leone belongs to you. It does not belong to the BUs. So we will take our land back. But like I said, I have a message. It is not yet time for the message to be delivered. When it is time, everywhere around the country will hear the message, and every Sierra Leonean will partake to take their land back. And we will take them by fire, by force. Because heaven and earth will pass away, but the word of God will never pass away. So we will not allow them. But our country, we will take it back. We will claim them from any blood covenant. We will claim them from any blood cults. We will claim them from Satan hand. We will bring and come back where I belong, the Lion's Mountain. Up mountain, the mountain that they under. The one there, they can broke mountain for let them put you under. It not go happen. Because we are Sierra Leoneans. We will take our country back. We will plead to the blood of the innocents that is crying in our country, and then go grab a revenge with country. But we will take we country back. Enough is enough. I love you all, and you have a good day.